Can't help but love you, baby. You fake, you lame, you shady. Probably still hate, baby. Tell myself, girl, quit playing. So stuck on you like crazy. Love, well, I can't tame it. Baby, I'll treat you right, I will. Bless you when I undress you. Need me, never met but so free. Sing song when you swim deep. Fly high when we blow trees. And we're bracing, it's graceful. And your bite sing, I'm grateful. He's so tasteful, he wanna play for. He made me playful. I want all his time, he better pay for. I just can't help but love you, baby. You fake, you lame, you shady. Probably still hate, baby. Tell myself, girl, quit playing. So stuck on you like crazy. Love, I can't tame it. My glass is a rosy shade. Your mouth is my favorite place. Turn my eyes blind to games you play. Your love feels fake. With the love we make, I ache, I can't get enough. Heartbreak, I bleed, you know I'm numb. But you make me feel my world. And I'm lonely for you only. You're my codeine, I'm your trophy. And he knows me, it's open, he listens while smoking. Stories spilling, I'm taking the OG. I'm not old, me, not so cold. I just can't help but love you, baby. You fake, you lame, you shady. Probably still hate, baby. Tell myself, girl, quit playing. So stuck on you like crazy. Love, I can't tame it. Can't fake it. Give me my heart, don't break it yet. Don't you go breaking my heart. Oh no, I know, I know. I don't know what to put at the end of this.
New classic soul.
Yeah, how could I change my mindset to no stress? Little did they know, but I'm blessed. Changed my life in many ways. I'm not the highest paid, but life feeling like heaven in any ways. Amen, I'm feeling great. Amen, I'm feeling lovely. God filling my cup. This feeling is so anointed, life getting so noisy. Bear with me, this all
Feels like love, feels like pain, feels like kids dancing in the rain. Feels like joy, feels like peace, feels like stress that it gon' release. Let me feel your praise, let me feel your praise. And it feels like heaven,
Like heaven,
heaven.
like heaven.
I just can't hold back this feeling. Thank God we made it through. If you can
basic. All them stories waiting for placements. Embrace this. Everybody want a piece of what you got. Everybody want to see what you do, huh? I understand. I'm a better man with bigger plans, and I forget you, man. Used to fighting for sanity, mind vanishing, needed to act right. Begin to live my life, begin to see new light, the upper hand. Feeling like the realest, the illest in a billion. Yo, ain't no cure for this. You boys unfamiliar, I do this, y'all knew this. No, I'm ruling this. Part-time teaching you students, man, cause I am one of a kind. Know that I shine real bright, limelight, spotlights. Every time I arrive, know that major on this grind.
Feels like love, feels like pain, feels like kids dancing in the rain. Feels like joy, feels like peace, feels like stress, let it go, release. Let me feel your praise, need to feel it, let me feel your praise. Gotta have it, and it feels like heaven, cause it feels heaven. Feels like love, feels like pain, feels like kids dancing in the rain. Feels like joy, feels like peace, feels like stress, let it go, release. Let me feel your praise, gotta feel it, let me feel your praise. Don't you want it, and it feels like heaven, yes, it's heaven. Feels like
New classic soul. My girl Ebony Red. Major. Chocowilly on the 88 keys. 88 keys.
Jaleesa.
The workheads. The workheads. The workheads.
When we're together, it's homicidal. And when we're apart, it's suicidal. We're crazy for each other, there's no denial. We're crazy for each other, there's no denial. Should've known from the start. It hit me like a bullet straight through my heart. Never thought we'd ever part. Now my whole world just fell apart. When we're together, it's homicidal. And when we're apart, it's suicidal. We're crazy for each other, there's no denial. Crazy for each other, there's no denial. Should've known from the start. It hit me like a bullet straight through my heart. Never thought we'd ever part. Now my whole world just fell apart. And love ya, love to hate ya. Wish could erase your kiss and hug ya. Undercover, I want more of you in a hurry. You deserve me, so unworthy, silly stranger. Love's the painter, you're such a baby. You make me sick with your selfish shit. You know you a trip running that lip. Life's a crazy bitch, and I'm no different. Give you a hint. Better watch your mouth or watch these clowns come out. Eat like the South. Don't you ever doubt you know what I'm about. When we're together, it's homicidal. And when we're apart, it's suicidal. Go crazy for each other, there's no denial. Crazy for each other, there's no denial. Should've known from the start. It hit me like a bullet straight through my heart. Never thought we'd ever part. Now my whole world just fell apart. When we're together, it's homicidal. And when we're apart, it's suicidal. Go crazy for each other, there's no denial. Crazy for each other, there's no denial. Should've known from the start. It hit me like a bullet straight through my heart. Never thought we'd ever part. Now my whole world just fell apart. And love ya, love to hate ya. Wish could erase your kiss and hug ya. Undercover, I want more of you in a hurry. You deserve me, so unworthy, silly stranger. Love's the painter, you're such a danger. Yet I'm forced to stay under love's embrace. Love's the shade happens every time. Loving blows my mind. You grab my hips, kiss my fingertips, then you lick your lips, and so I say that another day I can't get away.
You know what time it is? It's Thursday. That means it's time for the Vibe on Air. Mr. D's, the open mic king, in the building. It's going down. We over here in the building talking with. You know what? Let me do what I do. It's the Vibe on Air. Make sure you follow us on all social media simply by going to the Vibe on Air. Search for the Vibe on Air and you will find us on everything. Facebook, the Vibe on Air. Click like. YouTube, the Vibe on Air. Subscribe. Instagram, the Vibe on Air. Follow, like, whatever. Twitter, Periscope, everything. Go to iTunes and search for the Vibe on Air podcast and follow us on that as well. It's a free podcast, so make sure you follow us. But like, follow, subscribe, all that stuff. Vibe with us. If you want to call in and talk, feel free. The phone lines will be open 216-526-1555. In the studio today, we're going to be talking to Smiley over here, a.k.a. Dana Grant, poet extraordinaire. We're going to talk about her new book that we got right here. Learn from Our Truth. The first one was Learn from My Truth. Now we're going to learn from Our Truth. It's poems and a look into the urban community. We're going to talk to Dana a little bit. We're going to chop it up with her. You know, I got the ratchet news, and there's some real ratchet stuff in the news. Real ratchet B. Real ratchet son. Also, of course, we're going to play some music videos and play some music because I support the underground, man. I'm supporting the independent artists. That's what I try to do. This is one of the only platforms where you can see music videos from people that you don't know yet, but you want to know. So you want to watch. If you want to send us any of your music and any of your stuff that you would like us to play, feel free to send it to us by simply doing it to thevibeonair@gmail.com. It's right there on the screen. So make sure you follow, like, subscribe, and vibe. Follow, like, subscribe, and vibe. Simple as that. We just played some music. I'm going to try to keep it on the lady side today since we kicking it with the little poet lady girl. We're going to do it some real artists. First song we played, of course, was Can't Help It from Donna Lee, straight from London, England. Appreciate that, mate. Had some Ebony Red Soul, Heaven. And some Jalisa Johnson with some banger. She had Cruz in the video. Cruz been in a couple of videos lately. I don't know. He's been in some videos. I don't know. He must be paying for the certain. No, I'm just playing. That's Cruz. People just like him. But we're going to play some more music for you in a second. But make sure you are follow, like, subscribe. And if you want to sponsor your business on the show, feel free to hit me up at thevibeonair@gmail.com, and we will see what we can do to promote your business. We have a large platform, a large following, and, of course, multiple ways we can promote your business. So holla at me. I'll promote some shit. Simple as that. We're going to talk to Dana a little bit about the book. We're going to do some ratchet news, and it's going down, man. But, you know, I'm about to jump into some more music videos for y'all right now. We're going to keep it eclectic and feminine and all that stuff. We're going to pour some drinks and get our minds right and have a good old time with Smiley Girl. She cheesing. But I need y'all to do me a favor, man, because in the notion of, you know, what I do, I like to make sure I support people and make sure people get all the support they need when you know, when it comes to people in the independent scene. So I just need you to do me a favor. Support me too, man. Damn.
If you or someone you love need to be free, call Mr. Deeds. With immediate response, 24-hour bail bond service for misdemeanor or felony charges, Mr. Deeds is ready, serving all courts in all counties with affordable bail bond service. Mr. Deeds is who you need to be free.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Pearl.
Gonna party like it's 2009. I feel like I'm ready to mingle, mingle, mingle. Gonna pop bottles 'cause I know I'm looking fly. You damn right, I'm feeling real single.
And I got another one.
It's so not that serious. And
I'm tired of losing.
You can be a winner, it really ain't a crime. Or you can be a loser, baby, and you wouldn't make a dime. So I'm lying on the highway, got the money on my mind. Make space for me, baby, 'cause I'm laying on my cards. Play a hand, play a hand, play a hand, play a hand, play a hand. Lucky strike. Well, you can try again. Come on. Play a hand, play a hand, play a hand, play a hand, play a hand. And you're winner. It's like a game of roulette. It's like a game of roulette. Life will keep you going right around in circles. So catch your breath. It's like a game of roulette. It's like a game of roulette. Life will keep you going right around in circles. So catch your breath. You gotta catch your breath. Catch your breath. Catch your breath. Catch your breath. You gotta catch your breath. Catch your breath. You gotta catch your breath. 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 I wanna be high, so high, so high, so high. It's a mystery, it can make every day's a surprise. Take your chance, place your bets. 'Cause once this world starts spinning, there's no reset, there's no reset. Play a hand, play a hand, play a hand, play a hand, play a hand. Lucky strike. Well, you can try again. Play a hand, play a hand, play a hand, play a hand, play a hand. And you're winning. It's like a game of roulette. It's like a game of roulette. Life will keep you going right around in circles. So catch your breath. It's like a game of roulette. It's like a game of roulette. Life will keep you going right around in circles. So catch your breath. Play a hand, play a hand, play a hand, play a hand, play a hand. Lucky strike. Well, you can try again. Come on. Play a hand, play a hand, play a hand, play a hand, play a hand. And you're a winner. It's like a game of roulette. It's like a game of roulette. Life will keep you going right around in circles. So catch your breath. It's like a game of roulette. It's like a game of roulette. Life.
Cleveland's Trump.
Y'all ready for your feature performer one more time? Let me hear you say yeah. Give me all your energy. Start clapping your hands now. To Jay Taylor.
Some people can be draining, but you are never see complaining. You open my heart. We should never be apart. Now every every beat is key.
We loved it. Oh, she did something wrong. We remember when she was a baby. And now she's grown up and she's performing for millions of people. She's done a wonderful job. We're so proud.
Yeah, especially Kate. Stage tore the stage up. A live performance was the best. She was hot. I mean, her song that she wrote, I like.
Great show.
Love the show. Happy to be here. Next time I want more. Loved it. She did beautiful.
Had a great time. I enjoyed myself tonight and I'm glad that I came.
They'll never leave you. Passes will be passes, they say passing by. But you make me so happy as they happy night. You've been around, baby. Let me count the things that you do. Will never mind. I just wanna rap for you down. Want you to know.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the vibe on air. It's the vibe on air. Yeah. What's up? It's the vibe on air. Mr. D's the Open Mic King. You back in to the building that we are in, tuning in and all that stuff. Make sure you follow, like, and subscribe to everything that's the vibe on air simply by going to the vibe on air everything. You know, the little micro magnifying glass thing. You click on it and type the vibe on air in, and it will take you to it. And then you just click the little or the subscribe button or the follow button. All that, man. Do it, man. It's good for you. It gives you healthy bones and teeth. You heard music from some great artists. We are keeping it feminine today. Got Dana here for some reason. We played that single. The song is called Single by Charlene Yvette. Played that Circles by Black Fuchsia. I like that song. I like the video too. And played this little tidbit of Kay Davis from a live concert with this one dude that was in the video. He was kind of dope. The host guy, he was pretty dope. He seems like a good bruh. He seems like he's a real good guy. But enough of all that stuff. It's time to switch cameras because it's about that time that we do this.
Ratchet News.
Today in Ratchet News. And it's some real ratchet shit. We about to break it down right here. And you know how I like to do. I'm going to go from what I think is the most ratchet to the least ratchet. Is everybody ready to get ratchet? Okay, cool. Let's start here. You like a Tyler Perry character, don't you? You look like you catch him at the Touch of Italy or something. like he'd be hanging out down at Whitmore's or something and be sitting in the corner by himself. But this motherfucker here, a Memphis cop, allegedly assaulted a woman who tried to eat a hot dog after he told her not to.
Bruh.
Why couldn't she eat the hot dog, man? I mean, it was her hot dog. Why can't she eat the hot dog, man?
Please.
You gonna stop somebody from eating a motherfucking hot dog? Cop. A Tennessee police officer was arrested and relieved of duty after he allegedly assaulted a woman over a fucking hot dog. Ralph Confer of the Memphis Police Department was on duty at Regional 1 Health Medical Center on September 20th, a day during which employees were holding a cookout in a police building area. A police holding area, excuse me. A medical technician who was also on duty asked if she could have a hot dog from the barbecue, and one employee told her she could. Confer, however, told the woman she could not have a hot dog. She left, but came back later and asked a second person if she could have a hot dog, and was told yes by that employee. But when Confer saw the woman fixing herself a plate, the police officer allegedly walked up to the woman and slapped the hot dog out of her hand, telling the woman she couldn't have any food and had to leave through that back door. The woman said she couldn't leave through the back door and had to leave through the front door, according to the news source. Confer allegedly told her wouldn't let her leave for the front, and as she tried to corral her, he tried to corral her out the back door. The police officer is accused of picking the woman up, causing her to hit her head on the cabinets. Wow. And they got like a picture of like some Instagram stuff where they show her like her legs is all bruised up and everything. But Confer then reportedly threw the woman to the ground, placed a knee on her back, and handcuffed her. Then put the medical technician in a holding cell without explanation, according to the woman. A nurse at the medical center contacted Confer's supervisor, and the woman was released from the cell a short time after. She reportedly suffered a hematoma on the top of her head, bruising on her both biceps, and bruising on her shin, and soreness to her hip and lower back over a motherfucking hot dog. Dang it.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. Over a fucking hot dog. And somebody said she could have one. You was a straight up bitch. You had to put your hands on her, man.
Gotcha, bitch.
You had to put her hands over a fucking hot dog.
Go fuck yourself.
You a piece of shit, man. You a piece of shit, man. And look, like I said, I deal with cops. I know a lot of cops and everything. But, you know, some cops don't know how to handle power. And that was some bullshit, man. You look like, King Kong in the face looking ass, Nick. I mean, that's fucked up. I love that one. But, yo, to this motherfucker here, this fake cop ass, you ain't a cop no more. Now, niggas just gonna start whooping your ass in the street. You punk motherfucker, you gonna put your hands on a woman over a fucking hot dog. Bitch. And stay the fuck down. Shout out to Memphis, by the way. I love Memphis. I love going to Memphis, man. If I wish I was in Memphis now, I'd slap the shit out you. Slap the shit out you. The shit out you. One more time. The shit out you. Let's keep it moving. All right. Okay, so got this little white lady here. She's a pretty nice looking woman. She looked like she all right, she cute and all that, but she did some dumb shit. I mean, woman arrested after squeezing boyfriend's testicles until they bled during an argument.
Still think she cute.
Man,
I'm not with that, all right?
Why would you squeeze a motherfucker's nuts that hard? Why? No. That's terrible. You squeeze. Man, let me read this shit. And of course it's in Florida. Florida is fucked up. Parts of Florida is fucked up, man. Because every time I do the Ratchet News, it's some fucking Florida shit. It's always something in Florida. Aww. Stupid. But a Florida woman became furious during an argument with her boyfriend, and in a fit of rage, grabbed his testicles, ultimately squeezing them until they bled. 21-year-old Katie Lee Pritchard of Indian Harbor Beach was arrested on June 4th after police were called by her boyfriend to the home that she and him shared. Presumably, as he wept and clutched his destroyed, leaking testicles. The writers ain't got no chill, man. Fuck you. Ain't got no chill. I would be too, though, man. You squeeze a nigga balls till they bleeding, bitch. After police arrived, they also reported that the man's face was bruised and bloody. Damn, she fucked him up. According to the man, Pritchard attacked him in the middle of the night as he was sleeping. He awoke to her squeezing the actual life out of his damn scrotum. That's some dirty fucking Lorena Bobbitt. That's what she did to that nigga. Chopped his dick off when he was asleep. She also hit him with a brush, scratched him, and strangled him to the point where he couldn't breathe. Damn. The man told police he never hit back, but did try to block her blows, and ultimately was able to get her off of him long enough to call the police. Pritchard claims her boyfriend became jealous about her wanting to go on a date with another guy, and then the fight escalated from verbal to, and they put testicular dissemination. This has got to be the end of that relationship. I mean, they can't. Nah. Not only was this domestic abuse, but it was also a violent surprise attack on one of the few parts of a man's body that you can't get back. If she exploded those balls, they're gone. Full stop. Any domestic incident is worthy of ending a relationship, but at least bruises healed. Testicles don't unexplode. You got to think about this. How hard do you have to squeeze some nuts to make? I don't even want to think about it because my nuts are precious. I love my nuts. I don't want you to squeeze my nuts, bitch. Just take the shit out my account. Don't squeeze my shit, man. Just put the brakes on that one, man. She squoze this man's balls till they bled, homie. Till they bled on me. This is some pretty stunning craziness. Imagine waking up and finding your girlfriend of 3 years, who you presumably love, wild-eyed and trying to rip off your nutsack. You'd be forgiven if your first thought is that zombies are real and nah, fuck that. That was stupid. But the guy needs to set up a GoFundMe for his balls and a new place to live. So this bitch, who I thought was cute, is the devil. This hoe's the devil. She squeezed the nigga nuts off, bleeding, bloody balls all over the place, bloody balls. So to this bitch, and
don't fuck yourself.
Somebody need to shoot that hoe. Die, bitch, die. Die, bitch, die. All right, that was pretty ratchet. I thought that might have been the ratchet one, the most ratchet story I heard. But nah, it's not. Check this out.
The narrative we just got from Police Chief Hank Stawinski here in Prince George's County is focused on this individual. According to Stawinski, he's the one who stabbed to death another customer in Popeyes, a customer who'd been methodically cutting a long line to get one of these Popeyes sandwiches.
I mean, it was packed, and that's where this is very troubling.
In addition to the man wanted for stabbing the line cutter, police are looking for this woman who was with the suspect. The couple may have had children in tow, Stawinski said. At the Popeyes in Oxon Hill today, candles burned for the victim, 28-year-old Kevin Tyrell Davis of Oxon Hill. Meanwhile, customers inside continued to stand in long lines to get the sandwich.
That's the stupidest part about it. Y'all seen a man get fucking stabbed over a punk-ass chicken sandwich.
I said, man, I'll go buy you a chicken sandwich if you don't stab that person. I mean, it's just...
This Popeye shit getting out of fucking hand.
Unbelievable.
What I think people are responding to, and it's something we have to question in terms of how we are interacting with one another as a society, is how does a confrontation over cutting line lead to a death? And again, what bothers me about this, coming back to the larger issues, is that there are families and children in this restaurant as this is unfolding. And they've been exposed to this now as well. This is pointless, this is disrespectful, and that's why I'm asking for our community's help to provide information to our detectives so we can bring a quick resolution to this case.
The victim Davis's acquaintances who were outside the store declined to speak on camera, but said they doubted that this killing was all over a chicken sandwich. But Chief Stawinski told us this afternoon that both the suspect and the line-cutting victim appear to have been complete strangers to each other.
That's crazy. I mean, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. This chicken sandwich thing is getting ridiculous. Even here, you people go to Popeyes and it's like a line takes you like an hour and a half just to get close to the door. You still ain't getting the sandwich. By the time it's done, they might run out. But people going crazy over a damn chicken sandwich. A chicken sandwich. And I don't even eat Popeyes. I don't even eat none of that shit no more. And it's just crazy. But the man stabbed another man. Yeah, he was cutting in line, and that pisses me off when you see people thinking they could cut in line and shit. But I ain't gonna stab you. I might trip your punk ass or something. But man got stabbed and murdered, and then nobody get the fuck out of line? Try to do nothing? Nobody tried to get out of line. And then they saying the dude who did the stabbing was with somebody and she had kids with her. What kind of shit is that? Over a punk ass chicken sandwich. Have you even ate that sandwich yet, Dana?
No, I don't eat that.
I be seeing shit on Facebook where niggas got bags of chicken sandwiches. Bags. And Popeye's been had a chicken sandwich. And this ain't a new thing, is it? I mean, that's just dumb. The shit is dumb now. Niggas dying over a chicken sandwich. And it's unnecessary. And yeah, they saying, you know, they didn't even know each other. He just got mad because somebody cut him in line over a motherfucking chicken sandwich at a Popeyes where the line is all the way around the corner and up the street and down the hill. I can't even give you the Ratchet News thing for it. That's ratchet shit. To sit your dumb ass down, because this is depressing. This is some terrible shit over a chicken sandwich. Y'all need to think about that, people. Y'all need to think about that. How y'all it make black people look fucked up over some fucking chicken. We about to keep it moving. That's the Ratchet News for today. When we come back, we're gonna talk to Dana Grant about her book, Learn from Our Truth, and you need to learn from this truth. This is the vibe on air.
I'm Rhonda Crowder, and you're tuned in to the Vibe on Air.
The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Boy, don't you be scary, come and see what it do. Once you take a bite of this forbidden fruit, you will lose yourself. The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Boy, don't you be scary, come and see what it do. Once you take a bite of this forbidden fruit, you will lose yourself.
A title that fits you but still is modest. I'm just being honest. You gave me life, I'm still astonished. To submit, I promise. Every day I must pay homage. Give me strength and knowledge to help me break this European bondage. Forgive us for the times we betrayed you. Forgive us for the times that we played you. Forgive us for the times that we raped you. Forgive us for the times that we slaved you. Forgive us for the times we didn't save you. Forgive us for the times we tried to break you. Forgive us for the times we enslaved you. Forgive us for the times we disobeyed you.
The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Boy, don't you be scary, come and see what it do. Once you take a bite of this forbidden fruit, you will lose yourself. The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Boy, don't you be scary, come and see what it do. Once you take a bite of this forbidden fruit, you will lose yourself.
If you dark skin, brown skin, light skin, a mix, we all Africans. And they brought us in on the same ships, made a strip, put us in they chains and beat us with they whips. The black woman is the sole reason we exist. Thank you for giving us birth, my black queen. Thank you for letting us nurse, my black queen. Thank you for putting us first, my black queen. Thank you for seeing our worth, my black queen. Thank you for making it work, my black queen. Thank you for surviving the worst, my black queen. Thank you for healing this hurt, my black queen. Thank you for life on earth.
The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Boy, don't you be scary, come and see what it do. Once you take a bite of this forbidden fruit, you will lose yourself. The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Boy, don't you be scary, come and see what it do. Once you take a bite of this forbidden fruit, you will lose yourself.
we even knew. Countless ways to be kind, but are they really ever on your mind? A million ways to be brave, but only one way to be safe. 'Cause mind control. 'Cause mind control. Can mind control. One way to be a slave. The only way that you know your soul is from mind control. One way to be a slave. Mind control. I made this for you. This love's undeniable, can't lie enough. Can't tell you what I'm feeling, but just know I'm feeling you. You got me like when we're alone. I can't wait till we get home, and all I want is to lie next to you. Can I take you there one time? I could blow your mind, baby, just recline. Can I take you there one time? I could make you stay for another day. You know what you're saying, I feel some kind of way, babe. Looking at the thing, I feel some kind of way, babe. Excited that you're mine at night, I can't believe it's true. Seems to cut the time apart, we tried something new. You got me wide open, maybe we could go again. So tell me where the place is. Can I take you there one time? I could blow your mind, baby, just recline. Can I take you there one time? I could make you stay for another day. You know what you're saying, I feel some kind of way, babe. Looking at the thing, I feel some kind of way, babe. Some kind of way, babe.
Yeah. You tuned in to the Vibe on Air. Mr. D's, the open mic king. What's my name? What's my name? What's my name? Ooh, I burped. I was drinking beer, so what? I could burp, but I'm the open mic king. We back with the Vibe on Air. Shout out to all the performers that all the artists that doing their thing in the city, man. I appreciate all y'all, man. Shout out to Sade Renee with Camp Cleveland for the Black of the Berry. Gina Fayola with Mind Control, Esther Fitz one time. You know, I keep it real, I keep it guts, gangsta, and gully, and all that, 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 and all that. Shout out to Tarsha Ivy from House of Beautiful Locks for keeping my hair straight. Shout out to Chris Cuts for keeping my hair tight. Just to let y'all know, I make sure I look good for you. But check out, it's about that time we move on into our guest. She's been on the show before, back in one of his former incarnations, if that's a word. She's a talented poet. She's a book writer as well. She writes. She's an author, if that's what you call them technically. And she's here for you, ladies and gentlemen. Please put your hands together for poet and author Dana Grant. She's in the building. Look at her, all smiley and stuff. All smiley. Look at her. Fake audience love you, Dana. I never think them like somebody like that. Fake audience. They are so fake. They are fake as fuck. They are not real. The fake ass. I feel love. That's what's up, though, Dana. How you doing, Dana? You good? I'm good. You good? You good? You good? That's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah. So, how long ago was it when you first came on my show?
It's probably about 2 years ago.
I think so. Yeah, it was a lot different then, huh?
Yeah, a lot totally different.
I had a bunch of co-hosts. I didn't have no green screen. Had some shittier cameras. But like I say every time, well, I haven't said in a while, but it's a work in progress. It's made to grow. It's made to grow. But last time you was here, your locks was a little shorter. Yep. See, you had locks down there. I didn't have locks. I didn't have a mohawk then either, did I? No. I didn't even have a mohawk. Damn, it was a while ago. Yeah. I went from fade and waves to mohawk to a big ass mohawk to locks. I'm gonna stay here for a while, shit. I love locks. You gotta talk it to the mic too, cause you talk all soft, and I had to.
Can you hear me
there you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Now, I saw you. Because this booking came off me seeing you. You was at this open mic spot, and you got up on the stage and did this thing. Did your thing on the open mic. Yes. But I do gotta say this. When you get up there, okay. Nobody asked y'all. Sorry. Sorry about that. No, but you got on the stage and you was doing poetry, and you had the things with your eyes. When your eyes, you was saying something, you was like, and you was reading. He was reading. By the way, I'm gonna read from her book. I'm gonna just read one line because she was like, "Start at humble beginnings, learning knowledge of self." Why do your eyes jumped out your head and shit?
No, it's not.
Everybody was like, "Whoa!" Everybody was over there like, "Shit."
No, that was my way of telling them to quiet down. Queen is speaking.
Okay. Peace and blessings. Don't nobody want no problem. Peace and blessings. Since you're a poet, I gotta ask you, why do poets say peace and blessings a lot? I mean, that's not really even a poet thing. It's like more of a hippie thing. But a lot of poets go into with the peace and blessings, and everybody want to be pro-African. The Hotep and the
Well, everything is peace and blessings. So
okay.
I wish peace and blessings on everyone, because that's better than happiness.
Oh, that's better than happiness.
Yes.
Oh wow. Okay. I got learned. I got taught something. I got taught it. Somebody taught it me something. That's what's up, man. So, all right. So we gonna start from the beginning, like we ain't never interviewed you before. So, so tell us about your humble beginnings. Tell us where you come from and what made you get into poetry.
Okay. Well, I'm here. I hail from the wonderful Cleveland, Ohio.
C-Town.
And I originally began writing in 2014 when my mother passed away.
Okay.
It was too much kind of for me to handle, so I began writing. And I remember I started sharing what I wrote, and a lot of people liked it, so I started doing open mics. And then I had this one sister come to me one time, and she was like, I really find your words inspiring, so much so that I wish I could take it home and read it every day.
Ooh.
And that kind of really spoke to me, and that's what made me write my first book, so that she can take it home and read it every single day and get inspired.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So then, of course, you started writing, and now you went to open mics a lot. What was the first open mic you went to?
Probably.
Because I'm an open mic king.
It was, I want to say Mayhall's. Mayhall's on the west side.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm not familiar with all the West Side ones, and I need to, because it's a lot of talent all over the city. But a lot of us, if we East Siders, we only focus on the East Side. We need to stop doing that and transverse the whole universe. But Mayhall's was what one of the ones you hit before?
I hit the Kings and Queens.
The Wednesday Night Live.
Yes.
That dope one with that dude that was funny as hell with the band with no name. Yes. Mr. D's. Yeah. Okay. That's how I met you the first. Yeah. Okay.
Yes. I think I hit Mitchell's out Euclid as well. Shout out to Mitchell's.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you ever hit Poetry Pages?
No.
Yeah,
Where was that at?
They had a couple of different locations over the years, but Poetry Pages was a better spot for poets because, the open mics, like my open mic and everything, was more with the band, and it was rowdier crowds. But Poetry Pages were for poets that didn't have a band. It was so you can poets just most because how most of y'all do. Most of y'all poets be all like I don't need no mic. I come from a land down under, full of rage and thunder. And that's how they do though. But that's how. And then. You gotta hit the snaps.
Don't you dare clap.
But that's what Poetry Pages was at the time. It was a poetry den. So it was a lot of different open mics like that. It was a coffee shop over on Warrensville. They had poetry over there too.
Yeah, I did it over there too.
Now, you did a lot of open mics. You already got this is your second book. Yeah. But have you ever done any like poetry slams or anything like that?
No, I've never done slams. I have done a lot of events.
Okay.
I have quite a few people ask me to do like weddings, funerals, birthday parties. I did a fashion show, which was very different one time.
Okay.
Just a lot of different events.
What do you have a style of poetry that you do? Is it just, or you just whatever comes to you?
My style, is very different. My style is whatever I feel passionate about to write, and it ends up being like my experiences or Black people experiences, or, so I don't go off of like poetry rules, and because that kind of like I tried to get into poetry first with using the rules and everything, and it had to rhyme and this and that, it threw me off.
That's what I was going to ask you. What are poetry rules?
BS.
Because you got poets, you got some of these poets who got to come up with a gimmick to be a poet.
Yes.
Like they might change their voice and all this stuff, or they might have to, have a gimmick behind them. And it's like some poets be like, or they try to be like what you see off TV, like everybody want to be like the dude from Higher Learning.
Yeah.
You are a man who was freed from slavery, not hung from a tree. Look at me, baby. Okay. Or you got the ones the Yale poets who throw the mic away and way down in the jungle deep. I watched the Dolomite movie here. But I mean, that's why I'm asking, like, so do you follow you don't follow any of those parameters or any of that? You just do what you do.
Absolutely not. I think it's crazy how people change their voice like that.
I know, because they might talk to you like, yeah, dog, I'm going to kick it with you, but then they, when I talk, they listen. The mic is hissing. I got to go to the bathroom. I need to do some pissing. But I mean, yeah, you get some of them that change their voice, or and it'd be, or they trying to over enunciate words to make themselves sound, it's like just say it like you. That's where the feeling's supposed to come around from, right?
Exactly. This is my art. So however it comes out is however I write it, and then however I intended to sound. That's however it comes out, and it don't come out like that. It don't come out like
no, it's good.
Nah.
Cause like no, when I saw your stage, it was you. Your eyes was all a popping and everything. You was in fuego at the time. but no, I mean, so when you write about, like you said, you write about your experiences and the black experience and everything like that. Have you ever stepped out of those bounds? Because another thing that I trip out on poets, a lot of people who want to be poets, they only have one subject they always write about, and it's usually sex. Why do most poets go to sex? Is that the only thing they know?
I don't know.
Are they good at it?
You know what? That's another stereotype. That's
Right.
another stereotype
Exactly.
on poets. Is like,
Exactly.
oh, you have to make this poem about, this sweet pink flower. And this, that's like, no, you don't. It could be real stuff that you talk about. It could be like, mine, I cannot for the life of me write like a love poem or a sex poem.
Really?
Like I cannot under any circumstance.
You don't know love, girl.
I do know love, but also with that love came a lot of heartbreak and pain.
Yeah.
So that's what I got motivated to write about, the heartbreak and the pain from it.
Okay.
So love part never comes out.
Now, what I do want to talk about is this book.
Yes.
This book right here. Oh, wrong camera. Yeah. It's called Learn from Our Truth. And if you see, it got a bunch of different subtexts on the top. You got crime scenes, early grave, inappropriate. I can't read that little one because I ain't got my glasses on. Waits, death, illusions, forbidden fruit. Are these subjects all these things, are you talking about all this in the book at this time?
Yes. Every last one of those words are words from each poem in the book.
Now, pass me another book, too, because I just want them to see the text. So that's this new book. This is the last book. Learn from My Truth. This is the last time she was on the show a few years ago, and this book was dope. This is, if you want, but
I
go
sold over 300 copies of this first book.
Okay.
Yeah, it did really good.
But this book, talk about this book.
This book, I really wanted to create some kind of dope art using like some local artist or whatever, but it just didn't pan out to be that way. So I said, you know what, I'm an artist of words, and words are what I know. So I just put a bunch of words on the front cover like as art.
Okay. That's the creative part of you that did that. I mean, it's something different, and you work with words.
Yeah.
So why not?
More than pictures or shapes or whatever.
More than pictures and shapes. I like that. Now, what I want to do is, because I like your book, and you're a conscious sister. Mm-hmm. I'm going to read a section of one of your poems on the air. Ooh. And I'm going to give myself some mood music courtesy of Tanisha Salary. I'm going to call this, I'm going to just pick a random poet.
Is it Poetry Corner?
It's Poetry Corner.
Okay. Talk to me.
Let me find something that ain't going to make me take a long time. Girl. By the way, Tanisha Salary, thank you for the song. Okay, a lot of this stuff is about you talking to dudes. I can't read it. Okay, here we go. This one is about the city. I call it Cleveland. Cars not being cautious for children where I stay. In my community, ignorance runs rampant. It's people dying daily of shit, like heart disease and cancer. Which makes sense because there is no grocery store where I stay. No fresh produce. Just fake fast foods. My mind is jumbled. My wallet is empty. Her pussy is worn. My feet are tired. Somewhere along the line, my heart got cold. My lungs got covered in tar. I'm choking, and my hands don't reach for help anymore. Our water systems is looking more and more like Flint's. My house is not a home. My hair is unfairly judged. I look too black in my car, even though I'm light-skinned. I look too dangerous on my street. My girl's son, my 14-year-old, 6-foot-tall stepson is feared by the police. The city smells like dried up dreams and weed, and not the good shit either. I love where I'm from, but where I'm from don't love me. Clap it up. Snap it up. Poetry, bitch. Now, that was an excerpt from Dana Graham's book called Cleveland. I had to do it, though. That was dope, man. I like that poem, man. Except for, you almost thought you got me with my pussy hurts. I was like, I ain't reading. I should have said, my pussy hurts from me beating it. The pussy at home is... But no, I mean, you write some deep shit, man. You write some deep shit, man. I see that, though.
Very, very passionate.
So, how long did it take for you to put this book together?
It took 2 years. It took 2 years for me to put that together.
Is your what's your writing process?
It's pretty much me pulling inspiration from everyday life, whatever's going on.
Don't pay no attention. Keep talking.
Yeah. But it's awesome. I'm very proud of this work. It really was a dedication to my mother. And a dedication to the Black community as a whole. Like, this is what we go through.
Now, as far as the poetry community, that's outside of the regular community. Are you a follower of the actual Cleveland poetry community?
Yes.
Well, who do you follow?
I know that there's a poet by the name of Quiet Storm. Shout out to Quiet Storm. She inspires me a whole lot. Nala, this poet by the name of Nala, she inspires me a whole lot. Yeah, but I just try to pull from wherever I can get, so sometimes it's songs, sometimes it's other poets, sometimes it's, just whatever feelings.
Because there are a lot of poets in Cleveland that are doing on the same level as you, that, and they are climbing the heights in the poetry thing. Have you ever heard of an Underdog Academy?
Yes.
It's a group of 3 dudes. They are probably the dopest set. I've only seen them perform once, but I follow them on Instagram and everything. And they are dope. You got Tierra Kali. Mm-hmm. I like Tierra. She's just weird. Shout out to Tierra, you weird. And Keisha Nicole Foster. Mm-hmm. It's some dope poets. And also my homegirl, gotta say my homegirl, Journey Blue.
Yeah, Journey
Blue.
She's really good.
Yeah, so would you ever consider doing anything like, have you ever, I don't know if poetry to me is almost on the same level as like rap.
Yeah.
And, rappers try to collab and everything, but do poets get together and just collab and have like a poetry cipher? Y'all sit up but it ain't like a rap cipher. It's like, it can't be like a rap cipher because a rap cipher is like, yeah, and then you should pass the mic. The poets be like, thunder claps, finger snaps, they applaud. I don't know. I mean, how would that be?
I don't think I've ever attended a cipher with poets, but we definitely try to collab this, wherever we can, and especially because a lot of us talk about the same thing, so it's easy to come together and come up with something. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's something that, if any poets are listening, listen. If y'all want to collab and do something, I'm definitely open to it. We need to make our mark.
Right. Okay. Have you ever thought about have you done any shows where it's like, you headline some shows of your own and did some things?
Yeah.
He did the eye thing. He did the eye thing. He was like, yeah. Vibes was like, yeah.
I did. I had a birthday party, and I just did poetry at my own birthday party.
Okay.
It was kind of dope because that was like my first and only ever birthday party. So.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not really big on that sort of thing.
Yeah, you low key as hell.
Yeah. So. I was like, well, if I'm doing poetry, then I'm fine.
You should think about putting together some shows for your work and everything, and get some other poets on the card with you, and just making sell tickets or something. Because I think you got a good body of work that you could definitely bring a following, and people would definitely like to see you.
Yeah. Well, it's in works. It's in works. I'm in works with some other poets. So we're going to get some stuff together.
Because I'm going to have you do a poem on air, but not yet.
Yeah.
But
I did want to talk about some other stuff, though.
All right, we're going to get to that. Don't rush me.
All right.
I know what I do. I know what I'm doing. But you was telling me a story about another situation where you bumped into a well-renowned poet.
Yeah.
And something nice happened that you're kind of proud of. You kind of glowed at the time when you said it. Talk about it.
Well, it was about, I want to say like a month ago, Sonia Sanchez was actually in the city, and she was having a book signing. She was actually being awarded, she was given an award. I think it was like Poet of the Year or something like that. And,
okay.
She signed books afterwards, and I just had this idea, like, why don't you give her your book? And I was just like, okay. So I got up and I had her sign her book, and then I just gave her my book, and she was so grateful to have it. And she's like, yeah, she's going to read it right away.
That's what's up, though. That's what's up.
Yeah, that was like a crazy moment for me. Like, I'm still like, I can't believe it.
It's like one of your idols.
Yeah, because she's so well known, and I just did not expect it going like that, but it did. She's all love. Shout out to Sonia Sanchez.
Well, you got my book, bitch.
All love. Please, I hope you enjoyed it. Read it.
That's what's up, though. That's what's up, though. I'm glad. What that shirt say? It's a pineapples, juice,
yoni eggs, Kegels, and
oh my god,
and good juju.
If you don't know what Kegels is, that's where a woman practices. I don't know what you're practicing. They put beads in their ass, though.
No, it's keep it tight, keep it right. That's
you're
what
keeping it. But
tight,
don't they do Kegel? What they do Kegels in the vagina or in the ass?
It's in the vagina.
Oh, okay. So you okay?
Yeah.
That's where you take the bigger the beads, the more you Kegel.
You get beads, or you can get like what's called a yoni egg, and you can just.
Oh, that's what a yoni egg is. I thought you said some different color egg or something. It might have been like a vegetarian egg or something. Y'all poetry people weird.
Yes, we are.
No, that's cool. That's cool.
Okay with that.
Nah, but look, I want to take a quick pause for the cause. I want to play some stuff from some poets. Okay. This is the Poetry Day. I got some works from some poets. Actually from Keisha Nicole Foster. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking about Nina Nicole Kapowski. That's my homie too. She a rapper. But this is from Keisha Nicole Foster, and some works from Tierra Kali as well. We're going to take a quick pause for the cause. When we come back, we're going to talk back with Dana Grant about some more of the stuff she's doing and all her things. It's the Vibe on Air. Mr. D's the open mic king, motherfucker. That's it. Hold on. What else I do it? Oh, I got to do that. And stuff. We'll be back.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Tierra Kali with the Vibe on Air Live. Make sure y'all tune in. It was a great show. I enjoyed myself, and I can't wait to see you guys again. Let's go.
Strangers to see on. Wow, names on a list growing longer with every We used to walk in the shadows of our mistakes. See, we used to dance with mediocrity. We even laid down with fear. We were lost. This world was our playground, and we took recess for sin. But then we met a man, and he became our king. See, this man was light, love, and life. He changed our names. See, he gave us purpose, passion, and a place. So this is not just an event or some kick it. See, it's a vibe. It's a movement. I said it's a movement. See, once we were just here and now we're his. Now we're free. Now we're free to be young followers. It's a vibe. It's a movement. It's a vibe. It's a movement.
Today, it took a brave woman to stand where you are. Today, it took a brave woman to decide that there are pieces of her that cannot go with her to her destiny. Today, you decided that he could no longer be the taste of bitterness on the same tongue you will use to speak life back into your dead dreams. Today, you decide that it's okay for him to be a memory of how strong your heart truly is. Today, we will decide to speak as loud as they say that we do so that we can reclaim the 24.1% of our brothers and sisters that we have lost to heart disease. Today, we get a new focus. And we will speak as loud as they say that we do to make sure we lose not one more to AIDS, HIV, or obesity. Today, we reclaim our minds. Today, we decide to say. Today we decide that we are no longer apologizing for becoming the best versions of us. We will not wait for the okay. We will not wait for the invitation. Today, you decide to claim a new type of free. You are no longer who you used to be. Today, you are prosperity. You are the cure. You are the hero the world has been waiting for. You are the inertia and gravity that it takes to turn the world. You are victory. You are triumph. You are the backbone. You are the dreamer. You are the answer someone is waiting for. You are the answer to a problem not solved yet. You are lyrics to a beautiful song. It's not finished yet. You are poems I haven't written yet. You are victory. You are triumph. You are strong. You are smart. You are able. You are the most beautiful canvas, still waiting to be completed. Today, you decide that it's time to live a new brave kind of freedom. Today, you decide that it's time for a brand new focus.
Yeah. About to sing this song. It's the vibe on there. The vibe on there. It's the vibe on air. The vibe on there. It's the vibe on there. The vibe on there. It's the vibe on there. The vibe on air. It's the vibe. On air, on air. It's the vibe. On air, it's the vibe. On air, it's the vibe. On air, with who? We back on the vibe on there, Mr. D's Dope and Mike K. And we up here kicking it with poet and author Dana Grant. We just played some poetry for y'all from a couple of great poets I like. I keep saying Nina, Keisha Nicole Foster, and Tierra Khalid. We had to play Tierra Khalid twice because I like that one. It's called The Vibe. You got to play The Vibe on The Vibe on air. I mean, what the fuck? Shout out to both of them. But we here with Dana Grant. Dana Grant. Dana Grant. Dana Grant. Dana Grant. Dana Grant. Grant. Giggity Grant. 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 Giggity Grant. Bitty bitty that. Bitty bitty that. Bitty that. Bitty bitty that. Dana Grant. I almost burped again. See? I don't give a fuck. It's the vibe on there. We just vibing. That's what you do on the vibe on there. You vibe. If a burp come out, it come out. It's just natural. It's just natural. It's like if I farted right now. It'll clear the room, but you know, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Well, we talking to Dana Grant. We just talking about her book. You said you got some other things going on that you want to talk about, right?
Yes.
What you got going on? What you got?
Well, I did want to shout out Uplift is an organization that I am a part of. Basically, we bring culture to the community in any form, whether it be through our book discussions, we have a poetry. Thank you. We have a poetry night that we do at Warrensville Library, 7 o'clock every Monday. We also teach Swahili to elementary schools, and we have an adult class.
Say something in Swahili.
Baragani.
What's that?
That's how you doing.
Say some hood in Swahili.
I don't know. They don't really have like a hood.
Say break yourself, fool, Swahili.
No.
That's all right. I got something.
But it's awesome. If you want to attend the adult classes, please, you can go to our website and find out about when the next classes are. It's warriorspulse.org. Okay. That's PULSE Pulse. We also do Ujamaa Circle, which is we go around town, seek out the Black-owned businesses, and go and support and bring as many people to spend as much money as possible.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Bring some people my way.
Of course, we do the Juneteenth celebrations. Kwanzaa is coming up. We're doing that celebration. It's probably going to be at Warrensville Library again. We do art shows. We have what's called Hishima Gardens, where we learn about gardening and so we can grow our own food. It's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. It's not like just something that I do. It's a part of who I am now. Also this year, I had the pleasure of attending a sister circle with the amazing Von Seal. She is a sacred woman practitioner.
Okay, before you go any further.
Okay.
We need to get some definitions.
Okay. What's that?
Sister Circle.
Yes.
What's that?
Sister Circle is, so have you heard of the Queen Afua's Sacred Woman book?
I just need everybody to look at my face. Do I look like that's something I knew? I don't think that's
Queen
something I know.
Queen Afua, she has a book called Sacred Woman.
Okay.
And basically it is teaching women on how to heal themselves, their family, their children, their, everybody.
Okay, that's a good book. That's something definitely needed.
But it's not a book that you can just read. It's something that you have to practice.
Okay.
So, I read it years ago, and I just couldn't really grasp it. And then when the sister came to town, she's hosted these sister circles, and they've been amazing. I've attended. It's once a month, every month, all the way from January up until now.
Oh,
and
wow.
Yeah, when I tell you I'm on my healing journey,
Now,
I am on my healing journey.
You said you met with her name was Von Seal, and you attended what?
Sacred Woman Sister Circle.
Okay, and there was something else after that.
She is a Sacred Woman practitioner.
That's what. Yeah.
Yes.
So what does that
mean? That means she's certified under Queen Afua. That's what that means. Like, she not just out here having sister circles all willy nilly. She's is following the book.
But now you got to define who Queen Afua is.
Queen Afua is healing the world right now. Okay.
Was that a person at one point?
She is a person.
Oh, she is a person.
She is a person.
Okay.
And she's wrote a lot of books. I couldn't even tell you how many books she's wrote, but it's all about healing. She has a Man Heal Thyself book as well. You might want to find out.
I'm good. I ain't sore. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah.
Can she do something about bad knees?
Yes,
Really?
everything to heal our brothers and sisters.
Okay,
So,
okay. Queen Afua.
yes, look her
I'm
up.
about to Google it.
Yes, find out, get the book, read the book. It can't hurt, you know.
The only thing I heard about a book is somebody hit you with it.
But the circles have been really great up until now. So, and it's kind of like we're having our celebration for the end of it on Saturday at Blank Canvas, which is a Black-owned art gallery in Cleveland Heights. And that's at 6:00 on Saturday.
Where is it at?
Where's what?
The Black Canvas?
Yeah, Black Canvas, the art gallery.
Where is it at?
It's on Lee Road in Cleveland Heights.
Was it formerly a Cultivation Theater?
No. What's the let me see if I have that.
Lee Road though, Cleveland Heights is doing a lot though with the black community though. I'm starting to see that a lot, like because Cultivation Theater was a black-owned place too, and as you know, I like that. You know, we have a lot of our own spots, but I mean, it should only be that we have our own spots. I mean,
yes.
Fuck them crackers. I'm just playing.
He's doing really good though. He's shout out to Mike. He's doing really good over there at Blank Canvas. But it's right next door to Cleveland Winery.
Okay, so it's okay. CLE Winery?
Yeah.
Urban Winery, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So it's across the street like from Rudy's and Big Dog.
Yeah.
Okay. Or Boss Dog, whatever it's called. But yeah, okay, that's dope.
So, you know, if there's any women listening, then, you know, you want to be a part of the circle, please come out.
It should always be some women listening.
Please come out on Saturday at 6:00 to the Blank Canvas, and you'll be able to ask questions. You'll be able to find out how my journey went throughout this year, healing, and it'll be awesome.
What else you got going on?
We're gonna have some vegan treats too by the Cobbler Man.
Are you vegan?
I am leaning towards that. I only eat fish now.
I'm on a keto diet, so I eat meat.
No, I don't eat meat.
I like meat.
You need to let it go.
Nope.
Yeah, you need to let it go.
I lost more weight, eat more meat.
What?
Keto. I cut out carbs and sugar.
Some other stuff.
I cut out carbs and sugar. Yeah, that's right.
Okay, yeah, I mean, that's good. That's good.
But, do I look bigger?
No.
Do I look smaller?
You look smaller.
Thank you. What's next?
That's kind of all I had.
Okay.
That's all I had,
When I got a few more questions for you. So,
okay.
Out of the influences you have in your writing and everything, and this is your second book, what do you see as your next journey for your poetry?
I want to write another book, but I want to go a different route. I don't want to self-publish. So I'm looking into that. I'm looking into recording myself, maybe doing an album or something. I'm not sure, but I'm looking into that. I'm still doing events, different kind of events, but I'm welcoming all of it. However, I can put my art with someone else's art. It's fine.
So you want to collab with more people too, right?
Yes, I definitely do. A lot more poets around the city because we got some fire in this city. Like,
Exactly.
so there's no stopping us. Like, that's how I feel. Like, there's no stopping the poets. So we need to get together. We need to do some kind of big event, and bring everybody out.
So I want to ask a serious question.
Okay.
Because we were talking, during the break, of course, and you have a very mellow personality, and you don't really like talking about yourself. You're kind of humble.
Yes.
But you, in being humble,
Mm-hmm.
do you see if you could push yourself into doing more things where you're more public and more visible?
Yeah. I often don't feel like I talk about myself enough when I go out to places. Like, if I get, like, the open mic I just did last week, I just got up there and just start spitting. I didn't tell people, hey, I'm actually a real poet. Like, I really do this. Like, I'm really an author, and you can get my book. And, I just sometimes leave that out.
Right. And I'm kind of the same way because, I have the Vibe on their show, but I'm also a bail bondsman. I'm self-employed, and I have and it's sometimes it is weird when I'm an introvert who pushes himself to be an extrovert.
Yeah.
If it went for alcohol, I probably wouldn't be an extrovert. But, that's one of the hardest things sometimes, and people don't understand that is an issue for most people who are not just accustomed to pushing themselves to be out there. Like, I get up on stage and I naturally, it's a natural thing for me now to just go up there and do some silly stuff and act funny, but I'd be forgetting about plugging myself.
Yes.
So what do you think how you gonna handle that for now on?
Well, recently I decided to kind of grind. I've taken on that word and I've applied that to my passion, which is poetry. And so I just said, I'm going to grind however I can doing my poetry. If that means I have to go to every city and put my books on the shelves at the Black-owned bookstores, like, that's what I got to do, then that's what I got to do. But I think more people who have more money probably hire just a marketer to just market them or whatever. But that's not really my case. So, but I'm going to do whatever I have to do.
Now, you're a poet, right?
Yes.
You're a good poet, too.
Yes.
It's time for you to spit.
Okay.
So, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, we're going to hear a poem from a poet named Dana Grant, niggas. And make sure you look into the camera.
I'm trying to figure out what poem.
You're supposed to be prepared.
Perfect. I am prepared. Okay.
I ain't got no poetry music like some doom 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 doom. You want me to get you something?
No, you don't have to give me nothing.
Okay.
I'm a poet. I could just push the mic away
All
and
right,
just start yelling.
All right. Oh shit. My tune.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
You're supposed to be prepared. You ain't prepared.
I am prepared.
Here you go. I got a beat for you.
No.
Nah, I'm just playing.
No. Okay.
All right.
I'm
ready?
Yeah.
Go.
I'm gonna spit this poem. It's called "I Am" Part 2.
Look into the camera right there.
Okay. I am rage. I am red lipstick on a prostitute after about 10 Johns. I am so angry that I am ugly. I am a hurler of metaphors, a hole in the heart, a mangled body, a child shot dead in the head, a mother weeping. I am a cold, dark stare. I am a funeral with feuding families. I am one of the many unheard. I am the stories that don't make the 5 o'clock news. I am the pale pages burning, a song sung by strangers. I am the handcuffed, then the shot, the broken noses, the black eyes. I am fear. I am music with misleading lyrics or beats with low-level frequencies. I am crack, cocaine, Molly, and lean. I am black first, then I am a woman. I am necessary because I am a poem.
Ooh.
Snap, snap, snap.
All right, we might need to get some applause. Let me see some. Wait.
Applause,
I got
okay.
some. I got some.
That was not.
I try to use some slaps and snaps. Smack, 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 smack. That was dope.
Thank you.
I like. What was the one part about the hooker?
The prostitute.
The prostitute. What?
Yeah, red lipstick on a prostitute after about 10 jobs.
Damn, she was working.
She was working.
She was
you
getting
know what I'm
that
saying?
work. Shit, she made daddy some money.
That
And she better have had all of it too, cause I don't be playing that shit. I'm tired of these motherfuckers that bring me all my bread, man. You better have all my goddamn bread, man.
Really?
Look, for real, man. I ain't with that shit. You better have all my money, man.
Man, I'm not with that, all right?
You know what I'm saying? Oh, you short? You short? You short? Where my money? Huh? Where my money? No, we stop. You gonna hit him with one more?
I do have another one, but I think I want to read. It's not in the book.
Okay, it don't have to be in the book.
Okay,
Do your
cool.
thing, Dana Grant.
Okay, cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, hear it one more time of the poetry styles of Miss Dana Grant.
Really?
I ain't gonna do that. I got something for you.
Okay, this mellow. Okay, look.
Shout
at
out to
you.
Tanisha Salary again one more time.
Shout out to Tanisha. This hot. Okay. This poem is called "To Be a Poet."
Ooh. I'm gonna do the sound effects in the back.
Okay.
If
If you are a poet and you are not free to write poetry, then you cannot call yourself a poet.
No.
You can be a rhymer of words, a writer of sentences, paragraphs, phrases, quotes. You can even be a mumble rapper, hip-hop Dalmatians, a battle rapper, the all-time best hood freestyler, anything, but you cannot call yourself a poet. See, poets give sound to tornadoes. Poets give voice to the mute, the depressed, the suicidal, the plain old forgotten, cast out, not even picked up on the trash route.
Where are they?
Some even say real poets never get caught reading off the page.
Never ever.
When the cameras turn off and no one is looking, the real poets will always stand.
Tall.
Wherever there is injustice.
Superhero.
Whenever there is a story to be told or a lesson to be learned.
Poet.
Whenever no one is speaking, poets will always have some cloudy stuff to say on a sunny day.
Precipitation.
And we say poems. And those poems are messages. These messages don't have to rhyme. These messages are throwback for real. Like a voicemail on an old machine or a text that got locked in the cloud. I wonder if the messages are still there. I wonder if I can sankofa it.
Didn't know that last word. Get up for Dana one more time. Shout out to Tanisha Salary. That's that chocolate star. Hey, but look, I like, you good with the words, man.
Thank you.
You very good with the words, but I got to tell you, I need to see how good you are with words because it's time
It's time for what?
to play
Uh-oh.
America's favorite game show. What? Wrong button. What does it mean? What does it mean? It's a game show where you have to define slang words into regular ass English.
Okay.
This is the ultimate test for anyone that comes on my show.
Okay.
The rules are simple. I'm going to give them to you.
Okay.
You need to listen because if you get them wrong, you're fucked. You cannot use slang to define slang.
Okay.
You have to define the word, the slang word, into English as if you were talking to a nondescript white person.
Okay.
You cannot use the word to define itself either because that is dumb.
Okay.
If you get the answer correct, you have 3 levels of correctness. The first level is Homer. Woohoo! That means you just skirted by. You get the next level is Paris Hilton.
It's hot.
That means it was pretty good. And then, of course, if you get it correct so well that it's better than everybody else,
Excellent.
you'll get Mr. Burns.
Excellent.
If you get it wrong, you can always get, or you can get, and if you really fuck up, and of course, you will be timed. And I will talk in my game show voice. Dana Grant,
Yes.
which will be the last time I pronounce your name correctly. Are you ready to play? What does it mean?
I am. Ooh.
Well, let's play. I wanted to have an echo.
Okay.
Dana.
Yes.
Your first word, and it's not, no, I don't want that. No, I want this one. Yeah. All right. Your first word is trick. Trick.
Oops. I'm sorry. Trick is.
We're hearing voices.
Oh wait, I didn't get enough time.
Go ahead and answer.
Trick is when it's essentially a boss that a woman of the streets might have. Flips hair.
Say that again.
It's a boss, like a boss that you might have if you're on the streets.
A boss that you might have.
Yeah.
That sounds slangish to me.
It does.
And you can't use
No,
slang
that's
to
not-
define the words.
That's not slang. That's not
That's
slang.
it. Definitely is
That's,
a boss.
That's totally corporate. It's a boss. It's a boss. That's a corporate.
I don't think that definition was clear, so I'm going to have to give you a homer. That was not clear.
Okay.
But I can tell you what the definition is.
Okay, go
A
ahead.
trick is a person who uses a prostitute and pays them for sex. You're a trick.
Yeah.
But your definition wasn't that clear.
Well, that's your.
If
That's
someone-
the person who pays you is your boss on the streets.
No,
right?
They're not your boss.
No,
they're
I
just,
mean they're
they're
not
just,
essentially
they're,
your boss.
They're
but I was,
a sex-hungry person who pays for the vagina to a woman of leisure. I got bad definitions, son. Just know you got it wrong.
Okay.
Your next word.
What's my next word?
Your next word, Donna Grisant, is whip. Whip.
Okay.
Whip.
Whip is when you're very confused. Yeah. When you have sex and then you're very confused afterwards.
Word?
You're whipped.
No,
Yeah.
that's whipped. The word is whip.
Whip. That's a dance.
No, it's a car.
It's a yeah. It's a car too.
You're thinking of
It's a lot of
whipped.
stuff. Whip
Whipped-
is a lot of stuff.
No, whipped. If I would have said whipped, that's something where somebody is they are overly obsessed because they had great sex with somebody and the girl put it on him, and now he don't know what to do. That's whip.
Right.
But a whip is a car.
And it's also a dance.
I don't know that dance.
I don't know it either.
Alrighty.
I'm not doing too good. Okay.
It's
You
okay.
gotta give me a good word.
I'm going to give you the words I'm going to give you. Your next word.
You made these hard. Okay.
They are not hard. Your next word, DNA Grant, is bag.
Oh, that's money. That's money.
Is that all it is?
I'm in my bag. That means I'm working a lot of jobs. I'm trying to get this money. I'm trying to.
That is correct.
Increase.
Oh,
Okay,
wrong one.
yes.
Wrong one. That is correct.
Woohoo!
That is correct. It's
Yeah.
where you're at the job and getting the money.
Hey.
That is correct.
Hey.
That's correct. Kudos for you.
I got one right.
Your next word,
Okay, I'm ready.
General Grant, is savage. Savage.
What? Savage.
Savage.
Okay, that's raping and killing people for their land or for their resources on their land. What they deal with. No. Don't do that to me because
That's not the
what
slang definition.
Okay, all right.
Just remember, it's about slang.
Okay,
It's too late now.
Okay, all right.
I have to
Okay,
define the
you gotta
word
tell
for
me.
you now.
Yes.
A savage is a person who will go above and beyond to do what he needs to do.
That's what I said.
It's not about raping and pillaging anymore, but it's someone who will just do whatever it takes to get to the point they want to be at.
Okay.
Savage.
That's
Savage.
what I said, but
That's
okay.
not. You said raping and pillaging take your land.
Yes.
You're thinking about Genghis Khan. That's
I'm thinking about what they're currently doing to Africa right now. So
your next word, DG.
Okay.
Your word is jonesing. Jonesing.
That's fiending. I got that. Mark me right. That's
I guess you
fiending.
don't remember the rules. Where I said you can't use slang to define
Okay,
slang.
that is
I should just mark your-
obsessing. Yeah,
That is correct.
I got that right.
But you still get a because you try to be funny.
I got it though.
You tried to use slang and you can't. So you still got one. Your next word,
Okay, what's the word?
delicious, is T. T. Your word is T.
Okay, T is information or gossip.
Did you look on my screen?
I did not. Boom. Woohoo.
That is correct. T is gossip.
Hey,
Gossip.
hey.
Or as they say in Compton, bossip. No, they said gossip because they only replace C words with B words. Okay. Your next word, Dizzle for shizzle, is ratchet. Ratchet.
Ratchet is a segment on your show. No, just ratchet is an action that is not that is ghetto.
You know, ghetto is a slang word, right?
Ghetto is not a slang word.
It definitely is.
White people use that ghetto all the time.
Yeah, it's still slang.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you a chance before I hit the one of the homers.
Please don't hit.
Get it right.
Okay. It is. I don't know. You're gonna have to hit the thing because I don't know. I don't know what to say.
It is something that's uncouth, a showing of no class, no character. It is below grade.
And it's not necessarily a black.
It's not definitely. It
thing.
definitely is not. It's not a black thing because most of my ratchet news is about white people.
About white people. Thank you.
Mostly from Florida.
Right.
But If you can guess, I'm gonna give you another chance here, Dana.
Okay.
Dana Wayna.
Okay.
Can you tell me what real word ratchet stemmed from?
A winch. Oh, yeah.
What word?
A hatchet? No, a wrench. Shut up. Okay. Yeah.
So what word is it?
No. It's a rat. A rat.
No. It comes from the word wretched.
Oh.
Because people in the South, of course, have a different accent. When they're saying wretched, it sounds ratchet. If you ever listen to Lil Wayne, he says ratchet.
Mm-hmm.
The word is wretched that they're saying. She's wretched. She's wretched.
Okay.
By the way, who created the word ratchet?
Lil Wayne.
No, it wasn't.
Oh.
It was the dudes. The one of the dudes is on Wildin' Out with the dreadlocks, him and his brother. They had a whole song. She's ratchet. She's ratchet. They're the Hudson Brothers.
Heard that song.
Yeah, it was a big song on YouTube. It's the Hudson Brothers.
Mm.
But keep going. Your next word, little mama. Because I'm tired of saying trying to come up with different things for your name. Your next word is Molly. Molly.
Molly is a drug.
Is that all?
Molly.
What type of drug is it?
Molly is a pill.
That is incorrect.
Drug in the form of pill.
It is not a pill.
It's not a pill?
Molly is not a pill.
I don't take
Ecstasy is a pill.
Don't do drugs.
Molly is a form of a bunch of different pills that's meshed together. It's
and it's okay.
Yes, it's almost like meth, but it's not. It's like lower than meth, in between ecstasy.
Oh, that's terrible.
It
Please
sucks.
stop putting drugs in your body.
Right.
Please, let's not do this.
Women, give head more than Molly.
Listen.
I just say it. It just makes sense to me. Your next word, Deezy for Sheezy. I said that already. Your next word is D-Dog. I don't know. I can't think. Dana Grant is just
Dana?
a Dana. No, I gotta fuck up your name. I gotta fuck up your name.
How about
Dashiki? Your next word is your next word is bando. Bando.
Okay, I got this. That is an abandoned home in the Black community.
That's hot.
That is correct.
Yeah.
That is correct. That is correct. It is an abandoned home in the Black community.
Usually where dead bodies are found. Okay.
You watched The Wire too.
Yes.
Your next word
is what?
Poetry face is zip.
Zip. Oh crap. Okay. Zip is. It's got something to do with drugs. I know it does. We really need to stop. Get off those drugs, please. Okay. Zip is it's a baggie of some drugs.
That is correct.
Oh, yes!
That is correct.
Yes.
That is correct. I need a zip of weed real quick. I gotta give me a zip of weed real quick. Get a zip
I really
there.
didn't know that, guys.
I know, right? It was. I thought I had you on that one. I thought I had you on that one.
I didn't
know. That was a good one. But I think it's about that. It's time. 'Cause these are your last words. You gonna get 4 words. And it will make, if you get all 4 words, you win the game. If you fuck up the words, then we're gonna have to take you outside and get rid of you. I'll be your new question master now, right here with this voice. Are you ready for your last words?
I don't know. That voice is.
You gonna
creepy.
take it anyway. Moo-ha-ha-ha-ha.
The voice is a little bit creepy.
Moo-ha-ha-ha-ha.
Just a little bit creepy.
Wah-ha-ha. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Your first word
Okay.
is guap.
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 That's money.
That is correct.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
One
that's
down,
right.
3 to go.
That's right. Your next word is jug. Jug.
Jug is dancing. Jug Jug is swerving. It's going around someone. I don't fucking know. What?
That is not correct.
What is jug? Oh
To
my god.
jug, it's the hustle.
What?
I was jugging.
No.
Not jig. You were thinking jig. Jug.
I've never heard that before.
Listen to 2 Chainz.
I've listened to 2 Chainz all the time. That's never.
I was
Okay.
whipping up a
All right.
jug. But now we have to keep it moving. Your next word, little girl, is wave. Wave.
Wave is like a vibe. Okay, wave is like I'm about to go and go to this party, and whatever happens at this party, that's the wave. That's the wave I'm on. That's
You really didn't define it.
It's the vibe. I said it's your vibe.
That's kind of slangish, ain't it?
No, it's not.
It kind of is.
Okay, it's your mood. It's your feelings.
I'm going to give you a little one.
Yay!
It's actually the movement. It's the new thing, the movement.
The movement. But the movement is the same as the vibe.
But the vibe is slang.
Okay.
Don't make me do it again.
Okay, I don't like the voice.
Your next word. That one was loud. I'm gonna let her move from the mic on that one. That one was like, woo! It's like a big ass frog. Your next word. That bitch, I gotta. I think I mouth sharded. Your next word.
Okay.
Is drip.
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 Oh, that's your swag. I mean, not swag. Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's slang. Okay. It is your drip is your essence of your being. What makes you you. It's
not that deep. I'm sorry.
Really?
It's your fashion.
That's what I said.
No,
It's
you
the
said
essence-
your swag, and then you gonna say it's your essence, your being.
Your essence is your fashion.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Your clothes is your fashion. It's your jewelry. It's,
All right.
If you had on a bunch of gold chains, like that nose ring right here, it's your drip. I just touched your nose ring on the camera, like that's your drip. Came through dripping. My
Drip,
essence
drip.
came through, like
Drip,
my
drip.
essence came through, and it was dripping.
Drip, drip, drip,
You can get a bonus question. I'm gonna
Okay.
give you slang straight from the land.
Okay.
You have to get it right.
I'll get it.
If you don't, you lose.
Okay.
And then we're gonna hang you on the show.
Oh no.
Your word.
Okay.
DNA level C.
Okay.
Is pearl.
What? Pearl is there would be your clitoris.
No.
No.
That's called the pearl tongue.
Oh my God! The pearl is that's
No.
the pearl.
No, that's called the pearl tongue.
No, they often say
To
look
pearl
on my pearl.
in Cleveland.
Look on my pearl.
They would say, look on your pearl tongue. In Cleveland, because this is Cleveland slang, to pearl means to leave.
What?
Yeah,
I've
man.
never heard of that.
Yeah, man. I'm about to pearl. Go to the store real quick, man. I'll holler at you in a minute.
I've never heard that.
Well, that's your fault.
That's not my fault.
You want one more try?
Yeah, give me one more try. Give me one more
This
try.
your last try, and I'm gonna keep it Cleveland. Your word is bet.
Bet is like, okay, yeah.
Excellent.
That is correct. For another bonus point.
Uh-oh.
What New York slang is the same as bet?
Son?
No.
Can you give me a hint? Give me a first
No.
letter.
I already gave
Give
you a
me
hint.
a first letter.
No.
Come on, you supposed to be helping me trying to get.
I am not supposed to help
Yes,
you.
you are. You're supposed to help
That's
me.
not my job.
It is.
No.
It is. Okay.
Get the rope, boy.
That's I know this. I know because I know New York slang too. So okay. I'm gonna go with. Oh my God! I wish somebody would just message me. Okay. That is. They say a lot of stuff. Okay, they say money. Like, okay, like.
Just think about what bet means and think about the words that you're saying.
They say bet too.
No, they don't say bet.
They say pearl.
They don't say pearl. That's Cleveland.
They say pearl. They say
Let me give you a countdown.
No.
Cause you're taking too long.
Okay.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
They say I don't know.
Too late. I'll give you the answer, but first.
You're supposed to give me a hint.
The word is word.
Stop it. Stop
Bet
it.
and word are the same thing. It's just what was a Cleveland thing, what was a New York thing. Word? Bet, nigga, bet. Bet on. You know what I'm saying?
I knew
Dana,
that. I knew that.
you suck.
I knew that.
You suck at slang, but you good with words. But I do want to thank you for playing America's favorite game. Oh, what does... Wrong button. Goddamn. What does it mean? What does it mean? None of our contestants will receive a goddamn thing because they don't deserve anything and they should be paying me. Fuckers. Hey,
We
dang
have any
it.
callers? We don't have no callers.
I know. Nobody called in. today.
Nobody's calling in. Somebody please call in.
Nope. Too late now.
Dana has
The show's about to be over.
asked for somebody to call in.
The show's about to be over now. They better get rid of you.
What?
But Dana,
I'm never going anywhere.
you're going somewhere.
I'm never going
You're
anywhere.
going to eventually go somewhere. But Dana, this is the important part of the show right here.
Okay.
I need you to take your time and mellow out because you're mellow. Look into that camera that's right in front of you.
Okay.
I need you to look into the hearts and minds of the people that are watching. Look into their eyes like you were staring deep into their eyes.
People.
Give them the big eyes. Give them the big eyes. Them ain't the big eyes.
It's not.
Nah,
It's not.
you can't do them on. I see you can't do it on demand. Okay, but just look into the camera. Look into their eyes, and I want you to tell them what you would like to leave on their hearts and minds.
I would like everyone to become healed. I would like the time. I think the time is now for everyone to become healed, and in that healing, you will get peace. So let's stop the foolishness with the Popeyes spicy chicken sandwiches, please, people. Let's eat healthier. Let's be better, and we can do it together.
That was beautiful. I gotta say that was beautiful. Look.
Yes.
That was beautiful, Dana. Thank you. So, I appreciate you coming, man.
Yay.
I hope your book does well. Your book is a good book. Your poetry is great.
Yes.
I keep burping. I'm sorry. I appreciate you coming. Tell them how to find you, man. Give them all your information so people know how to find you, follow you, like you, subscribe you, all that.
So I am on Instagram at Queen_Dana216. I'm also on Facebook. I'm also on YouTube under Dana Grant. You can find both of my books on Amazon. They're awesome poetry books. I don't have to sell them because they speak for themselves. But if you want that inspiration every day when you wake up, you would definitely get that from one of my books. So.
And where can they get that shirt from? You need to stand up and show them the shirt. Stand up. I didn't know what a yoni egg was until today. That's crazy.
Yes.
But give them out your information.
I'm big on Kegels. I love to keep it tight and keep it right. And that is a part of the healing process as well. Again, Uplift, I'm a part of Uplift. You can find us at warriorspulse.org, which is PULSE Pulse. Also, you can find the information for the Sacred Woman Sister Circle. She's on Instagram under Vonseal Ratee, WRATEE.
That's what's up, man. That was everything. That's all you want to give? You good? You got any more?
Yes, I'm good.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for author and poet Dana Grant, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Woo! It's been a pleasure having you on, man. I like when you come on the show, man. You know, you got some good work, man, and I appreciate it. But I got to tell you, man, the people, you and everybody, y'all have been officially tuned in to the Vibe on Air, Mr. D's Open Mic King. Make sure you follow us on everything, man. Facebook, The Vibe on Air. YouTube, The Vibe on Air. Snapchat, The Vibe on Air. Instagram, The Vibe on Air. Periscope, The Vibe on Air. YouTube again, The Vibe on Air. LinkedIn, The Vibe on Air. iTunes, The Vibe on Air. Google Podcasts, The Vibe on Air. Soon to Amazon, The Vibe on Air. Everywhere, The Vibe on Air. At your mama house, The Vibe on Air. In your underwear, The Vibe on Air. Everywhere, The Vibe on Air. It's The Vibe on Air. Mr. D's, the Open Mic King. It's been a Mr. D's Open Mic King production. Make sure y'all keep following, liking, subscribing, man. We need sponsors. If you want to sponsor and get your show, your business promoted on our website and on everything that we do, hit me up and we can talk about it. We need sponsors. We need people to follow. My YouTube is blowing up, but the views is bigger on Facebook. Y'all some weird motherfuckers. Y'all subscribe to the YouTube or follow on the Facebook. But it's okay. It's okay. But I'd like to thank Dana Grant for coming through. I appreciate her. I'd like to thank you for viewing. We'll be back next week. I think I got Tancred Jones on the show. Tancred. If you don't know who Tancred is, you don't go to bars. We'll be back next week. It's The Vibe on Air.